I froze in the village square as my father, Mr. Okafor, pointed at me. You're a failure, Ejiro. Nothing you do will make me proud. The villagers laughed. My face burned. I wanted to disappear. Amid the whispers, I saw a shadowed figure watching silently from the edge of the crowd. His eyes seemed to pierce through me. Something told me this wasn't the end of my humiliation. My father's words hurt, but I sensed the stranger knew something I didn't. That night, I walked to the river to clear my thoughts. The hooded stranger was there. You've been judged unfairly, he said, handing me a small amulet. It will guide you if you are brave enough. I held it. It pulsed faintly, almost alive. His eyes seemed to see through my fear. I wanted to refuse it, but a small hope stirred inside me. Perhaps this was the start of proving my father wrong and reclaiming my life. At home, things felt strange. My books were moved, a chair shifted, and a family portrait gone. Father insisted I was imagining it, but then I noticed a faint symbol scratched into the corner of the wall. The amulet pulsed in response. I sat quietly, heart racing, realizing someone or something was trying to guide me. This wasn't ordinary. The shadows in the room seemed deeper, heavier, as if they were alive. I thought about how everyone admired my father. He was praised in the village for fairness, generosity, and charm. Yet the secret glances from villagers today unsettled me. They knew something I didn't. My mind kept returning to the amulet, pulsing faintly. Maybe it wasn't just for guidance. It was a warning. I had to pay attention, even if no one else would. I confided in my sister, Adaeze, about the strange events. She laughed. You're imagining things, she said. Later, a neighbor secretly slipped me a note. Your father is not who he seems. Watch carefully. My hands trembled. The amulet pulsed urgently, like it wanted me to act. I realized I couldn't rely on anyone else. If I wanted answers, I had to uncover the truth myself. The journey was starting, and I had no idea how dangerous it would be. That night, I dreamed of my father trapped in darkness, shadows twisting around him. He was pleading, but I couldn't reach him. The amulet glowed on my bedside table, warmth spreading into my hand. I woke with a start and saw him standing silently in my doorway, eyes colder than ever. Fear gripped me, but I also felt a strange determination. Something terrible was coming, and I had to be ready. Adaeze finally admitted she had seen shadows moving at night too. She agreed to help me investigate. Behind our father's bookshelf, we found letters written in code. Betrayal stretched over years, hidden from everyone. One letter mentioned a distant town, the place where the schemes began. My heart pounded. If this was true, the danger wasn't just in our house. It reached far beyond what I could imagine. I confronted Father with partial evidence, thinking I might finally be believed. He smiled coldly and offered me a token job in the family business, pretending innocence. That night, I discovered he had secretly redirected funds meant for me. I clenched my fists. He had fooled everyone once again. The amulet pulsed urgently, like it wanted me to act before it was too late. The trap was deeper than I imagined. A family friend vanished after warning me about Father's schemes. I found his wallet in the forest, untouched but ominous. Whoever had taken him wanted to send a warning, or perhaps silence him forever. I realized then that the threat wasn't just my father, it was much larger. My sister looked at me nervously, but I felt a spark of courage. If we didn't act soon, we could be next. Baba Tunde revealed the truth. Father stole a sacred charm from another village, causing a generational curse. The amulet had been guiding me to it all along. If we didn't restore it, disaster would strike the entire village. I held the amulet tightly, my pulse racing. There was no turning back. The next step would be dangerous, but it was the only way to save everyone and finally prove myself to my father. The amulet guided me to hidden spots in the village, abandoned wells, forgotten shrines, and overgrown pathways. At one spot, I found a carved message: "The truth is in what you cannot see." My heart raced. Whoever left it wanted me to find answers. I realized that the danger surrounding my father was larger than I thought, and I was the only one who could piece it together. The shadows seemed to whisper, urging me forward. I discovered a ledger hidden in a market stall my father once ran. It detailed secret schemes, betrayals of villagers, and hidden wealth. My pulse quickened as I realized how deeply my father had manipulated everyone. Then a shadow loomed behind a tree. I froze. Heavy breathing. Someone was watching. I clutched the ledger, heart pounding, knowing that discovery could cost me dearly. During a family gathering, I confronted Father boldly. "How many lies are you hiding?" I demanded. He laughed, twisting the truth and making the villagers doubt me. My face burned with anger and frustration. That night, I noticed a small safe hidden under his desk. Its presence screamed secrets. The amulet pulsed urgently, signaling that the next step would be dangerous, but necessary. The village head held the key to the safe, avoiding Father's gaze. He warned me, "Opening it will expose more than just lies." My heart sank. What could be so terrible that even the elders feared it? I knew that retrieving the safe's contents could change everything, but also put me at risk. The decision weighed heavily on me as I prepared to act. Symbols appeared everywhere, etched into walls, carved into trees. I realized they matched the patterns in the ledger. Each one seemed to warn me or guide me closer to the truth. Father's schemes were deeper than anyone could imagine. The amulet pulsed with urgency. The pieces were falling into place, but the danger grew with every discovery. I knew the next steps would test my courage like never before. Adaeze admitted she had supported Father at first, afraid of family shame and losing her inheritance. I persuaded her to fully join me in uncovering the truth. Together, we began watching Father's movements more closely, but he had already noticed our efforts. The shadows in the house seemed heavier, and every creak of the floor felt like a warning. We knew that our investigation was being monitored, yet our resolve grew stronger. I tried exposing part of Father's schemes to the villagers, hoping for support. He twisted the story, turning them against me. I felt isolated, helpless. Then the amulet pulsed urgently, revealing a critical clue nearby. I realized the truth was closer than I thought, but danger was closing in. If I didn't act fast, Father might silence me, or worse. My heart raced as I planned the next move. Baba Tunde explained the curse fully. Father's greed had stolen a sacred charm from another village, invoking a generational curse. Its magic was tied to Father's deceit. The charm was hidden somewhere in the house, and restoring it was the only way to save the village. I gripped the amulet tightly, feeling both fear and determination. The stakes had never been higher. If I failed, everyone would suffer. Adaeze and I attempted to search the house for the charm. Father's men almost caught us. We barely escaped into the forest, hearts pounding, realizing how dangerous he really was. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a branch made me jump. We knew the next attempt would be even riskier, but the charm's recovery was now a matter of survival, not choice. Baba Tunde revealed Father's true motive. His cruelty wasn't just personal, it threatened the entire village. The stolen charm had to be restored immediately, or disaster would strike. I felt the weight of responsibility pressing on me. The amulet pulsed faster, almost like it was urging me to act without hesitation. The next step could change everything, but the danger was greater than I had ever imagined. I snuck into Father's study at night, heart hammering. Traps and hidden doors made every step tense. Finally, I found the charm, glowing faintly. My hands trembled as I lifted it. Then I heard footsteps, Father approaching, key in hand, ready to trap me. My pulse raced. I had to act fast, or everything would be lost. Father confronted me violently, trying to reclaim the charm. I barely dodged him, clutching it tightly. Fear surged, but I realized the village itself depended on me. Every lie, every betrayal, every stolen moment had led to this. I couldn't fail. The amulet pulsed urgently, guiding me through the chaos. During the village festival, I revealed everything: Father's lies, betrayals, and the stolen charm. Villagers gasped as the truth unfolded. Father tried to destroy the charm, but it resisted him, glowing brighter with every strike. The crowd watched in stunned silence. This was the moment when all deception fell away, exposing him completely. The curse backfired. Father lost his wealth and power. The stolen charm returned to its rightful place. Villagers witnessed his public humiliation. I faced a final choice: show mercy or punish completely. I let him live, humbled and broken. The weight of justice and mercy pressed on me, but I knew it was the right decision. I restored the charm, and the village was safe. People began respecting me for the first time. Father, humbled, avoided my gaze. I reflected. If only he had trusted me from the start, courage, patience, and trusting my instincts had overcome cruelty, deception, and danger. I felt pride, relief, and a strange calm, knowing that I had changed my life and the village forever.
Thanks for watching. Turn on your notification button and comment your thought. Please subscribe. See you next Sunday.